Hello and welcome to this third episode of Great American Farming Map, the Great American Farming Map for Farming Simulator 2015. So anyway, while I was offline, I did complete the harvest of two fields, number 3, this one, and number 2. We still owe number 1 and the corner that isn't ready for harvesting. But when it is, I'm thinking about either doing it with a combine or with this dirty, quite ugly. I don't know why I took this one. I should have bought the one that was clean. This just looks ridiculous. Anyway, I might use this self-propelled forage wagon, the new Holland FX48, to cut it into chaff and then put it in a silage bunker. But I haven't decided on that. Today, for this episode, I will start with firstly, I think, putting on some solid fertilizer in the form of PK. And then I'm gonna till that down into the ground with a cultivator, and then I'm going to spray the field, most probably, with some liquid N fertilizer. I wonder how that one got into this position. Okay. So liquid N. Or maybe I'll wait with liquid N, but anyway, I'll do this first and then till it into the ground, and then it's time to put some seed. So I'm planning on seeding. I wonder if I can fill this one up from this side. I'm planning on putting. No, that didn't work. Putting soybean onto that piece of land here. Oh, okay. So this big John Deere seeder that I will use to put soybeans, and the soybeans is nice in this map because if you look at the prices, the best thing of the conventional grain is canola, 550, and then you go down to soybean and it's double that, almost double that. So soybean will be perfect. But first we have to put some fertilizer on and then till it. So we'll go here, we have map. It should be automatic width, which is sometimes hard to see. Shift course right. Okay. This is the GPS mod. Actually, I don't think I ever put that into the description. I have to remember to put it into description because it's brilliant. Works very good, very well, not good, well. So this won't take very long. It's quite a small field. I guess the tillage will take longer. And the good thing about the GPS mod is that it doesn't cost anything to use. If you use hire worker, it will set you back with the money. And that's the funny thing, if you use the Autocombine or Autotractor. I used the Autotractor mod, and if you use that, you, funnily enough, it costs some money, which is, I guess, it's like a hire worker. Of course, it costs. You have to pay the hired worker some salary. But the thing is, it must be getting rich off me, the hired worker, because it costs a fortune to use the hire worker function. I wish there was a way to modify it, but I haven't found any information online on how to do that. So I'm stuck with using it and paying for it. And if you make decent amount of money off the field, it's not a problem. Like this is usually not a problem. So if you look at the soil mod information box, you can see that the PK in this field is ×2, and I think it's supposed to be ×4 to be ideal. ×4 after when you harvest the plants, which means it has to be high because you use PK. And then the nutrients, or the the nitrogen has to be ×5. In this map, currently it's ×4. Moisture is perfect at 57%. 6.8 is neutral, which is soil pH, and it should be that. Let's see here. So soon done with this pass, and then we'll return our nice little default solid fertilizer spreader, Amazon, I think you would pronounce it, to our barn, and then we'll take our disc and disc this area up. The good thing is it's quite a small field, so it doesn't take that long. I don't know how long it will take to disc it. We'll see if we have time to plant it. Might disc it and then return for planting later on. We have to look at this. I don't know why, but someone ran over this mailbox, and it's always lying down on. But in some apps, objects are fixed, so you hit them, they fall over. But this one I haven't hit. It's just stuck. It fell over, I guess, for some reason. Let's see, we'll place this in the corner here. That's perfect. So, and we'll go over here to our nice little disc. It's really bumpy. Cows are doing fine. We don't have that many, 10 cows. Which was all we could afford. We could actually buy some more cows now, but I think I'll just keep it in case we might need some money to buy. We needed to buy some, what do you call it? Seed for the field. Oh, this is not going fast. 7 kilometers per hour. I might just have second thoughts about this. But then again, it has to be done. Oh, this is going to take forever. I need a stronger tractor. Let's see, this tractor is 201 horsepower. If we buy a tractor, I really like this T8. This one T8 tractor, 320 horsepower. That's perfect. But we can't afford that. We have some mods that we might be able to afford. Actually, we can't afford them. This is also very nice on Challenger, small Challenger. It's so powerful, 575 horsepower. It's brilliant. And then with John Deere's, the track versions, they are quite powerful too. The Deep 370, too much money. Some fence. Deere 61, that's less power than I have. Less power. 6210, that's barely more. 290 is a little more. 240 is a little more. There are some nice tractors, but they're kind of expensive. We don't have that sort of money, so I guess we'll be going slowly here across this piece of land. And I guess it's real big. It's a big disc, so it's not very strange that it takes a bit of time to go around the field. So now you can see that actually I didn't set up the GPS mod correctly. It's off to the side. I think we'll stick with this one. So and we might see if we can make it turn automatically. 1 meter. We'll see when we reach the end of the field if it turns automatically, and then we'll see if it leaves something. Could leave something. The only downside to the GPS model is that, of course, you can't leave the tractor. You have to be with it. If you leave the tractor, it stops. So you can see it's a little bit left. There's, if you look at the GPS model, you can see over here by the turning thingy, which way it turns, the length, what's left of the field in meters. It's going to turn at 1 meter, so 29 meters left. Let's see. Hopefully it will work, and hopefully it will turn out great, which it usually doesn't, of course. There's always something that doesn't work. And now it's turning. And will it pass one? Will it? Actually, it seems to be going the next lane. It's good. But of course, it misses a bit when it turns, so we'll have to do the edge of the fields once time over. So usually, if I was doing this, I would go and do something else. You know, make some coffee. Look at some YouTube clips, which I can't, because if I look at them you will hear them and you'll probably get into all sorts of trouble with YouTube for copyright infringement, which I don't want to do. So you have to enjoy hearing my, I was going to say beautiful voice, but I don't have absolutely no such illusions that my voice is beautiful, but it's my voice. It's all I have, and I can do anything about it. So, disking away, cultivating away. It's cool. I guess in real life, if you disc this sort of residue from last plants, you might not get this really nice earth dirt looking texture after. You probably have to till it or go over it a few times with the cultivator, which of course we won't. So now we're soon at this end, and it will turn to our right side, turn to the right 1 meter, and we'll have sort of a piece, some of the field will be missed, but we can fix that later on. And if you look at the amount of money we have, you'll see that there's absolutely nothing going down. It doesn't cost anything. That's nice. It's sort of wondering. Sometimes when you look at the field, you can see like seems to miss a piece, which you can't see. I think we could actually reduce it to 10 meters. Yeah, so we'll probably not miss as much. Not sure we're missing, because if you look at over here, you can't see anything, but if you look up here and you look at this part of the fields where it's a bit blurry, you see like there's a string going down the middle that we missed. If we look back, we can see that we don't seem to have that on this pass. So 10 meters, it's a 10 meter disc, so I guess 10 meters would be good. I would really like a faster, more powerful tractor, but I can't afford one. I could take a loan, big loan, but I'm guessing. I guess you could get a smaller cultivator too. Do you have a smaller cultivator? Do you see? Let's see what sort of cultivators do we have. We have this horse. I really like that. I think it's a port over from FS13. It's really nice. You just put it on the 3-point. Well, this is about the side too. That's nice, but it's not that. It's narrow. Fliegl rollers, fun. You could check out the default ones. Cultivators over here. Nice. This is really nice. 26 meters. All of these. That's also Lemken is very nice. 12 meters. It's humongous, but quite expensive. 10 meters too. All of these require quite a lot of power. 250, 400, 300 horsepower. So I'm not buying that. I'm sticking with this, and hopefully I will be able to invest in a more powerful tractor if I find one. I'm wondering what sort of tractors you would use in the States. I don't know much, so I think John Deere's would use. I guess a lot of people probably would use it, and I guess New Hollands would be kind of common. But what else sort of tractors would you use? Are there any other big tractor manufacturers in the States that are popular and you will find a lot of? Or is this it? This is boring. I'm sorry, this is really boring. And I was like, this is small field, it doesn't take much time to cultivate and fertilize. Well, it didn't take much time to fertilize, but cultivating will take forever. So I'm guessing we won't be done. I'll probably keep this episode to around half an hour or so, and I'm not sure we'll be done by then. So anyway, next episode we'll seed it with the soybeans, and then we'll fertilize it with our nitrogen liquid fertilizer, and I think it's nitrogen. And we'll get the nitrogen levels up. Last time I cheated a bit. I do that sometimes. I do that most of the time, because as some maps, as this map is set up, we got 2 fields, number 1 and number 3. Both of them are planted, which is good. Number 3 we have harvested. The yielded probably at 50,000 liters. Which is nice income, but not very much. We have to plant it a few times to get a lot of income. So I also harvested field number 2, which is just south of number 1, which was also wheat, and I don't know that, but I did it anyway to get the money. So I did put some of it into the silo. Let's see. I have 90,000 in silo. That's pretty good. That's about 30,000 pounds. I said that pounds, not dollars, because I can't be bothered to change it. It's going probably about half through the field now. So up and down a few more times, and we'll be done. So actually, one of the reasons why I like this farm and I use this sort of equipment is because, as I mentioned, I'm not sure if I mentioned it on this Let's Play, but I know I mentioned it on the Old Streams map Let's Play. I follow this YouTube channel, How Farms Work, which is sent somewhere in the States. It's a man called Brian Cooster, think, and it's about his brother, his brother and their father and mother's farm, family farm, and Brian and his brother, they do YouTube reports or movies about how farming works. And it's very educational and very interesting, and it really, you learn quite fast how different this game is from reality. But anyway, their farm is located, I think, somewhere in the Midwest. I'm not really sure where. I can't remember it. They have mentioned it, but I can't remember it. And they have, I think, 4 John Deere tractors, one from really old and one quite new, like 83 something. And they have a 4475, I think, too. Very nice. They have sort of the same disc cultivator which they use. They do have they have a smaller planter. They bought a new planter this year, but they have a smaller planter, but it's sort of the same style as the one I have here. They also have some auger wagons, which I don't have yet. I might buy some of those. And they have a John Deere Moco, which I bought this month too, which is a mower. They have a round baler, which I haven't bought, but I'm gonna buy it, I think. Most probably I'll buy it. And they have a nice skid steer. So anyway, that's the recommendation if you're really interested in how real farms work and you would like to get a good insight into how they work. So check out How Farms Work in their YouTube channel. The Custer brothers and the father. So that's really good. I spent countless hours listening to them talk about what they did. So, and then I think I found it this spring, so about 6 months ago, I'm guessing. And I watched. They've been around for a few years, so they have quite a lot of shows going back. Today they do quite frequent shows. I think in the early days they did a few every now and then, depending on what sort of work they were doing on their farm. Now I think they're mainly a soybean and corn farm, and they do have small calves, like breeding some cattle. They don't have dairy cows anymore. So How Farms Work. They have this interesting thing. They have like a really big field, and then they sow parts of it with corn and part of it with other stuff, and then in the middle they have like they call it something special, water ditches, no water. Basically, it's a part of the field that's grass. So the idea is that when it's raining and it's a field that leans, the water will run down and will get caught up in the grass and won't destroy all the crop or wash away all the seeds. I've never seen that on this sort of maps, but it could probably be done quite easily. Just take a seeder, take grass, and then you run across the field in different patterns. Yes, this field leans a bit, but it's not very much. So I guess it's probably would be on. You would probably do that on fields that lean a bit more than this. This is too little. So slowly working across the land. If I could buy something right away, if I had no limited money, I would buy this. This show you, where is it? Oh, this Challenger E6.5B, because it's so excellent. The model, the farming simulator model, is so nice. It's very nice, and very nice, and it's really powerful, and it's works like a charm, and it's truly amazing mod that I really enjoy. Not sure if you saw the lights on this tractor. if you want to work nights, that won't be a problem. You will have good lights and beacons. And right, left and right. Turn signals and hazards. I wonder if it goes faster downhill, because now it's going downhill. That goes with 7, it goes 6, 7. No, it's probably almost the same. So we'll be going down and then up and then probably down again, but we'll go down and up and then we'll do the leftovers at the top and then we'll go down and then we'll do the leftovers at the bottom. And that's probably all we will have time for on this show. And I'm sorry, I know this isn't very exciting. I'm trying to think what like Ian Robson or Dag Wynn would say, or one of the other gurus, farming sim and YouTube channels, and I don't know. They would probably talk about Farming Simulators 2017, or they read something, or they saw something, and they got some comments. But this is a really new channel. I have a few followers, mostly my dad and my brother, and a few more. I do get some views, so I guess people actually Google, and I have pretty good keywords put in on my YouTube channel and all the different episodes. So people Google Old Streams map and they find my channel and my clips or YouTube movies, and I'm hoping that they will Google Farming Simulator 2015 or FS 2015, and then they will Google Great American Farming or something like that. We'll do the whole field. No, we won't. That would have been perfect. It would actually did the whole field, but we'll leave a small piece of in the field uncultivated on the left side. So, anyway, going uphill. I'm curious because on the old streams Let's Play, I did put on some solid fertilizer, but I didn't cultivate it. I just sow with a direct seeder, and that didn't work. And the PK didn't find itself way into the ground and never showed up, so I had to fertilize it again with liquid fertilizer and PK. This time I did it the other way around, and I not the other way around. I put on a solid fertilizer in PK, and then I cultivated, as it's my understanding that's the way you should do it if you want the PK to go into the ground. But I'm not really sure, because if you look, you can see small sparkling things. So we'll just exit tractor and see what have go over here. No, there's no difference. You can see the small white thing is that's PK. I thought it would find its way into the ground, but it didn't. That's a shame. But we'll see after when we enter the next cycle. We will see if it did something at all. We'll go up here and then we'll go across and we'll fix the parts that I missed over here. We'll return down, do the lower part, and then we'll call it a day, or call it an episode at least, because I don't really know. I think that's a good length of show, maximum 30 minutes or just over 30 minutes. And I mentioned this before I got the new microphone, so I'm not really sure if anyone actually heard it, but the reason why I keep these episodes around tops 30 minutes is firstly because of space. A 30-minute movie when capturing in the Open Broadcaster software, 30-minute show takes around 9, 10, maybe 11 sometimes gigabytes of space on a hard drive. It's not a problem. I have that space, and after I upload it, I delete the files because I can't just keep everyone. It would take too much space. So anyway, that's one reason. The space isn't that much of a problem. The problem is it takes quite a lot of time to upload it to YouTube. So last file I uploaded was around 30 minutes movie. I think it was 9 gigabytes, and that took 2 hours to upload. This one won't be much of a problem because I'm gonna go to bed, so it will upload itself during the night when I'm sleeping. You don't own this field. I don't care. I don't want to own this field. I just want to harvest. I just want to cultivate my own field. I guess that's the field. Doesn't like me going on. So the field edge is probably somewhere out here in the grass. So what did that take? 15 minutes? A bit more than 15 minutes to cultivate this field, which is pretty good. It's a pretty good size field. Number 4 is big. When it comes to fields, I'm planning to have number 3, which I have now. I'm planting the soybeans, and then I'll use the profit of the soybeans to buy more fields. So number 3, soybeans. Number 1, I think I'll actually do soybeans in number 1 too. And number 1 also. And then I would like to buy number 4 and 2. Some of the other fields on the map are planted. So number 5 is planted and waiting to be ready for harvest. And number 8 is also planted. Both of them are corn, but they're still growing. I might use the small sheet I do and get the corn off those fields and sell the corn or keep it. I don't think I'll need much. I don't need that much chaff because I think it's quite a small silo. So just putting a lot of chaff in it won't really matter. I probably won't get that much chaff in it, so I'll do keep some corn, either keep it in the silo or actually sell it. So here we go. That's pretty good. Nice to be able to do the entire, it took the entire missed part. So I'm gonna do this one, and then I'm going to return because I missed a small part over here. Base Mod off. Cold cultivator. Funny that these things don't get dirty. Maybe it's not a mod that gets dirty. Some mods get very dirty, but this one didn't. So we'll drive into our little barn over here, or storage shed. Like this. And we'll back it up to this corner. So, we'll go over here with a tractor. Yes. Turn it off. Exit. So anyway, that's it for this show, and next show I'll be making, we'll fast forward a bit and we'll cut down some of this corn. Either to sell the corn or to make chaff of it. So anyway, thank you for listening to me, to this show. and happy you've been here. If you like it, please press the like button or subscribe, and we'll see you soon again. Take care and bye bye.